Hello Capricorn, happy August. Thank you for being here today for your August 2023 tarot reading here at Three Trails Tarot. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's find out what your overarching energy is going to be for the entire month, Capricorn. Okay, and we have, the Cougar. Focus and stability. So totally focused and wanting stability. So I'm going to go ahead and just lay out all the cards and then we'll read them, okay? Please remember that this is a general reading and therefore it may or may not resonate with you, but I hope that you stay for the entire reading because we just never know what to expect in August, okay, until we're there and then things start to sound familiar or maybe they don't. Give yourself a chance. All right, so for the first few days, the first days of each of the week, we've got 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and Death, which is basically rebirth. And for the rest of the month, we have Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, Ace of Swords, 5 of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Tower, the Chariot, 5 of Coins, and Judgment. Okay, just wanted to check and make sure that we captured all of that on camera. So 9 of Cups is party, 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 Capricorn. Looks like you're gonna start the month having fun. And then with the Queen of Cups, this is a person that you know, Capricorn. This person could either be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, who kind of is a nurturer, who cares about you and is there for you, and just very loving and caring person. This could be a parent, or this could also be a partner, Capricorn. Now here we have the High Priestess. So this is all about following your instincts. So as you move through August, what I see here is that you are maybe thinking about some things, but instead of thinking about them too hard, you're more going with your gut feeling this time. Now we have the Tower. So all of a sudden everything's like all calm and smooth and happy and tranquil, and then there's this Tower that just all of a sudden unexpectedly out of the blue just happens, Capricorn. This is gonna shake things up for you. It kind of puts you in a very reactive mode where you have to try to hurry up and respond to all these different things that are happening. This could be, what I'm sensing here is either work related, where they said they're going to change your job position, your schedules, or let you go. So that would be a major shakeup for you, Capricorn. For some of you, this would be all of a sudden, maybe someone that you're renting from says that they need the home that you're renting, and you have a very short period of time to look for a place. That kind of puts you in a reactive mode. But whatever this is, it's gonna wear you out and take up a lot of your energies. You may want to make sure you get some rest before the end of the first week, okay? As you move into the second week with all of this stuff happening to you, know that with the 10 of Cups, your family is really going to be there for you, Capricorn. They are going to be the ones to provide you comfort and support. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to talk to them and tell them what's going on. I always say there's a time and a place for pride, right? There's a time to be proud, and because it's honorable to have that pride. And then there's a time when it's more important to open yourself up and ask for help. That's not the time to be too proud to ask for help. So you got the 10 of Cups, you've got your family supporting you, okay? Now here with the Queen of Wands, what I see here is that you pick up the pace here. You realize that this was a lot, yes, and through the support of your family, become bold and start taking charge. And instead of allowing things to happen where you have to last minute figure it out, you've decided, okay, now's the time to start some planning and to take it on as the leader and not the victim. Okay, Capricorn, so this is when you really turn things around in your first part of your second week. You also get a lot of ideas now that you're open to this, and gain your confidence back and gain control back, focus and stability. Got your focus back and you're trying to create stability for yourself after this Tower. You get a lot of ideas on how to do that with the Ace of Swords, and you charge forward as the Chariot, just choosing the direction you want to move in and going for it and traveling down that road. With the King of Pentacles, I see this as someone else that is in your life who also gives you practical advice. This is a very grounded person, Capricorn. This could also be another earth sign like a Taurus or a Virgo, or another Capricorn that is in your life who you see as stability for yourself, who you see as practical and grounded and wise. And so this person gives you some advice and tries to help you with this new direction that you've chosen to follow. Now, the Nine of Swords is all about having maybe some bad dreams or concerns, worries, things that kind of keep you up at night, because despite all of this wonderful advice, family support, and this other person here who is providing nurturing and guidance, you're still worried about some things, worried how things are going to go for you. It's not about money. I don't see it as about money. I see it more as just wanting that calm to come back that you started out with. Of course, some of this may bring about thoughts of, you know what, I probably should have done things a little bit differently. There are some situations you start remembering and wishing that you had maybe taken some other route or made some different decisions. Going through this whole thing in this third week has been kind of a tough week. You start to feel kind of alone, like you're alone in it. But don't forget, you've got your family right here. They got this nurturer and you've got this person. So you're really not alone, Capricorn, but that's just how you end up feeling at the end of the third week. As you go through this process, there's growth and lessons learned. And so by the time you get to the fourth week, this is the moment when you go through your transformation, when you let go of a phase in your life. It could be a behavioral pattern. Maybe you're working long hours all the time, and so now you're changing that. It could be reevaluating your value system and changing the way you look at things in the world and the way you evaluate relationships and your goals. So whatever that is, it's going to change how you feel about the world, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your current situation, and that's when that transformation comes about, okay? And now you go through this process with an open mind and with a lot of energy as the Knight of Wands, becoming even more bold, free-spirited, and fearless and creative. And so that's really amazing energy soon after a transformation. Also with this, you're going to meet new people. You're going to make new connections because of this drive. And here at the very end of the month is Judgment, where you figure out more new things about what you want, how things were, and what you need to still change to feel really good about this year, because you have a goal for this entire year, Capricorn, about what you want to achieve for yourself. So then the end of the month, you learn more about what those things are and how to achieve them. Now, I am also going to pull a couple more cards to get some clarification or some additional information for you, Capricorn. And we have here Strength. So it's going to require some patience, especially during this third week, which is your tough week, and take some time to breathe and try to balance, regain the balance for that stability as you go through this Tower process. And then all of these, this Tower process is something reactive, but this stuff that's happening here in the third week is your emotions and your thoughts, Capricorn, okay? How you're feeling and what you are thinking, what you're allowing your mind to run away with. For some reason, I all of a sudden saw the words, what if? All right, and then here we have Two of Wands. So making decisions that you will embrace, because you know that these decisions are going to lead to some new changes in your life, and these changes are what you want. So that's why you are willing to embrace the change that's coming. And let's see what else we have. Actually, I should put this over here next to where you do your transformation. fell down. And this is 9 of Cups. So there's emphasis here of this joy and partying and happiness. I know I put it up here because this is the same exact card but a different deck, but I feel like it belongs here. So it looks like you are going to make some new friends and build some new connections, but it will be probably at some kind of gathering or event that you will be invited to. Okay, I'm going to also draw here some guidance from this oracle deck. See what we have for you. So we have the woodpecker, all about opportunities. So it says, don't give up after an initial failure. Listen for guidance. Stay focused, and maintain your determination. And this is what goes here in the 3rd week where you feel the most challenge. Get refocused. Don't let your mind run off with all these what if thoughts, okay? And you are not alone, even though when you do get to that point, you feel that. Hear my words ringing in your ears. You are not alone. You have family. You have this person who is nurturing, and you have this practical person in your life who you go to for advice. Go to them, okay? All right, Capricorn, that is all I have for you for the month of August. It looks like a pretty regular month, actually. And the only thing that might throw you off your feet is this tower event, whatever this event is. But it doesn't look like it's going to be something that is long-lasting or you're going to be working on for a while, because in your 2nd week, it's already nice and comfortable and you've already regained your confidence within the first part of the 2nd week. So this is the only thing. Otherwise, it's a pretty regular month. All right, Capricorn, hang in there. Think positive thoughts. Let those positive thoughts flow within. And if you need reminders of that, I actually have a store. So you'll see at the end some of the products that are in the shop. Take good care. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. And until next time, best wishes to you always. Bye, Capricorn. Hello, dear lovely Aquarius. Happy August. Thank you for being here today to listen to your August 2023 tarot reading. Very grateful for you to be joining us at 3 Trails Tarot. So the very first card that I draw is your overarching energy card, and we have the seahorse, which is so beautiful. It's about harmony and integrity. So that is going to be your influencing energy for the month. It's going to influence your decisions, actions, and reactions. Let's see what your month is going to look like. I'm going to lay out all these cards, and then we'll go ahead and read them. Let's see what we have for starters. Ooh, we have 10 of Pentacles, reverse 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. Right. Let's see what the rest of the month looks like. Those are the first days of each of your weeks. We have the 6 of Cups, Page of Wands, the Fool, 3 of Wands, Hermit, 10 of Wands, the Empress, 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 7 of Swords, Strength, and 2 of Cups. Okay, Aquarius, so with the 10 of Pentacles, you really start off the month pretty financially comfortable. It looks like some things went well for you, and so you've got a little bit of income, which kind of gives you joy and makes you feel comfortable, and also kind of helps you set your family up for a little bit of a nice head start for their future. We have here the 6 of Cups. Much of what you look like you're looking for with regard to harmony and integrity is based on some nostalgic feelings about your past. Perhaps you had an image of how you wanted your life to look like, and you're thinking about it more and more and more, and you're looking at your past a lot here. It looks like, Aquarius, so much so that you actually take the time, you're either meditating on it or you're just sitting around doing some introspection and reviewing your past, going through some sort of evaluation of, well, let's see, what was it that I wanted? What did I actually get of those things that I wanted, and what did I not get yet, and what am I still looking forward to? Those kind of questions seem to be floating. That's what I kind of feel with this Hermits. If you go through that process and you'll recognize this, then that means that this reading is going to be resonating with you. But if not, please just still stay with me, because there might be some other things here that could still happen, or some advice that can be helpful to you in the month of August. Now with the 2 of Wands, you make a decision. You feel pretty good about this decision that you had to make. In fact, you're embracing the change that you know will come with making this decision, and for some of you, this decision will require you to travel. Now, there were a lot of choices that you had to make as far as making your decision, but with the 7 of Cups in reverse, it looks like you made your choice and you feel pretty good about that choice. Like I said earlier, you're happy with the choice that you made as far as making that decision. Now, with the Page of Wands, we see you moving forward with a lot of enthusiasm in the second week, just kind of feeling take charge and passionate, energetic, confident, Aquarius, and looking super, super good here. Everybody's sensing this positive, active, very creative energy that is going to be radiating off of you. They're going to notice. Don't be surprised if someone says, wow, Aquarius, looking really great today, or hey, Aquarius, you're just kind of glowing today, because you're going to be exuding a lot of very positive energy in this moment as you feel really excited about whatever this project is that you're hoping to start or have already started. Now, the 10 of Wands, it looks like this is the moment where you finally kind of feel exhausted from all of everything that you've been going through, Aquarius. And I mean exhaustion from responsibilities and things that you knew that you had to get done. This could be related to work, or this could be personal, it could be both. And that's why you feel kind of run down. But the good news about this card is that that means that this exhaustion is over. Either someone has taken some of this workload off your plate, or this was due to responsibilities that you had that were temporary responsibilities. Maybe they were temporary because maybe you were moving and you had all this stuff going on, or maybe you were working on an event or a project for work, and so you had to get all this stuff done, and now it's done, and so now you can rest. But that means that it's done. But it did leave you kind of drained, though. Here with this card, with the 7 of Swords, we see someone kind of up to something. This is a background kind of situation that's going on. It's not going to be affecting you too much, but it is going to annoy and irritate you when you find out that this person either stole something from you, or lied about something, or tried to set you up, but you don't let it ruin your day. Because what I see here is in the 3rd week, you are talking to people, you are very focused about this idea or project that you want to do. You talk to some friends, you talk to some family members that you believe can give you valuable information and guidance, and you just kind of gather up and do research. Some of you are hiring people, experts to help you, or you are partnering up with someone in a business, but this is definitely talking to people who can help you. With the Fool, all of this new stuff, the new idea, being exhausted and being done with whatever that was, and now just really putting a lot of your energy forth here, takes you on a new journey. Okay, so this new journey could change your way of life. Okay, your way of living, your normal. Maybe it'll make you more busy, maybe it'll make you more financially set, maybe it'll give you more harmony. Oh, that integrity kind of like, it just hit me, because it's like, oh, this person right here. So you want honesty from now on. Now I get it. Sorry, I was kind of slow catching that, but this person that betrayed you, that's why you have this general energy. Maybe you had some suspicions already about this person, but then they just really hit you with it here in the 2nd week. Okay, let me get back to where I was. I digress. So with the Fool, this sets you on a new possible different lifestyle. Okay, and this all looks like really positive. It's very positive, this new change for you that this journey takes you on. So I'm super excited for you, Aquarius, because the Empress is all about abundance, having more, so having peace, and also feeling practical about the decisions and the actions that you take, and even the guidance that you follow or you give to others takes on a more practical kind of tone. You're also very resourceful during this period and successful. So a lot of the things that you are doing as part of this new journey is coming up very fruitful for you. Now, there's going to be moments that are going to be stressful because you are really working hard here in this 3rd week. This card Strength is just saying, don't be so hard on yourself. There's going to be moments you're going to miss. There's going to be moments that you feel like, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. I should have done this instead of that. Or why didn't I think of this sooner, kind of thing. So this is saying, look, that's just all normal stuff. It's not a real biggie, because I'm looking at these cards up here ahead. So take it with stride and just forgive yourself, and just remember you're doing the best that you can. You're only human, and there are going to be some mistakes, but as long as you can take a breather and think about it and regroup and reassess, so don't be really hard on yourself here. This 8 of Cups is telling us, by you going on this journey, you are moving towards something that you have been desiring for a very long time, Aquarius. You are making that courageous step to move toward that, okay? That was missing. And see here with the Three of Wands, where this person is climbing up the ladder, you are working hard to approach this deep desire that you've had for some time. Now, the Three of Swords is telling me that you might exhaust yourself again. So Three of Swords is saying you could get sick, or it could affect your health. Make sure you drink lots of water. I don't know why I'm thinking water. Maybe it's because I'm looking at these electrical thing, and oh, this kind of looks like, I know these are feathers, but for a minute there it made me think of drops of water. And I think that that's a message saying that you could end up dehydrating yourself, Aquarius, because you're not drinking enough water, because you're busy, so busy. I just keep seeing busy, 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 busy. So make sure you get plenty of rest, but more importantly, drink lots of water. Then here with the Two of Cups, don't forget there is someone by your side during this whole entire time, Aquarius. You may be trying to do a lot of these things by yourself, but there is actually someone who is ready and willing to be supportive and to help you when you need help. So don't forget this person. That's what this card is saying. Let's see if we can get additional information or some clarity here for you. Okay, so here we have the Hermit, and we have that this is an emphasis, a time for introspection, a time to really dive deep into your own personal psyche, okay? And think about what is important to you. What do you want? And whatever that was that you've wanted for a long time, this is the time to move in that direction, to get that thing that you want. So the Hermit is here again twice now from a different deck of cards, and this is an emphasis that it's very important you go through this process and be honest with yourself and be truthful to answer the questions you are asking yourself, okay? Because it'll just be you in the room. You'll just be talking to yourself, so it's okay to be honest and you know, just really see what it is that will make you happy. All right, let's see what else we have here for you. Oh my goodness, and this is emphasis. Watch out for this person. Someone's up to something. The same card, Seven of Swords. So there's this person here that's really gonna upset you because they are up to something. So if you already had a suspicion of this person, which I kind of get the idea that you did, keep an eye out. Keep your eyes on them because they might try to pull a fast one on you. Okay, let's see what else we have for you. Knight of Wands. Okay, so you are going to be charging ahead with a lot of passion, with a lot of energy, with a lot of excitement, and like I said, busy, 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 because you're enthusiastic and you're just so optimistic and excited right now, or you will be in the third week. So when that happens, remember, don't wear yourself out too much, okay? Let me see if we can get some official guidance for you from this Native American Oracle card. Actually, I think this one's trying to flip. This is the Woodpecker, which is all about opportunity. So it says, don't give up after an initial failure. Listen for guidance. Stay focused and maintain your determination. Okay, so I'm going to put this also over here because this is the point where you're going to feel kind of like things are working against you. You're already too tired and exhausted, and now you got this treacherous person just up to something. So don't give up. Don't see it as a failure. Just keep going and find those cheerleaders, like cheerleaders here with their pom. Find the cheerleaders that are going to be right there helping you, that will be part of your team to help you become successful. Okay, Aquarius, that is all I have for you, and I really hope that you found this interesting, insightful, or enlightening in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go. Come back in September for your September reading, and in the meantime, take good care. All right, Aquarius, thanks again for being here. Best wishes to you always. Bye now. Hello Pisces, welcome to your August 2023 tarot reading. Thank you so very much for being here today and joining us here at Three Trails Tarot. Now, the very first thing I'm going to do is find out what the overarching energy is going to be in August. This is the energy that is going to influence your decisions, actions, reactions. And we have here the Armadillo. This is all about strategy and resilience. Ooh, busy with the strategies and trying to survive those strategies. Okay, Pisces, let's see how each of your weeks are going to start out in August. And this also a reminder, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. When you get into August, you'll find out. So stick with me here just in case as you start the month you realize it does resonate. So That way you'll know what to do and be able to make some good decisions for yourself. Let's see. We have 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands, Judgment, and the Tower. It's a lot of emotional stuff going on right from the beginning of each of the weeks. With the 3 of Swords, this could either stand for some kind of grief or frustration or illness. We'll know more when we lay out all the cards, so don't freak out yet. And 2 of Wands is making a decision, having to make a decision, but it's a decision that once you make it, you embrace the change that comes with that choice. For some of you, this also could mean an opportunity to travel due to the decision. So the decision might be about vacation, who knows? Judgment is all about having an epiphany, discovering a truth, gaining some clarity, and then in your 4th week, you got a big shakeup coming your way, something that's going to force you to make a lot of different changes, reactions, and actions to this huge shakeup. Okay, so let's find out more details. Let's lay out the rest of the month for you. Okay, so we have 2 cards here. This is the first one, Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Coins, King of Cups, Knight of Coins, the World, 4 of Wands, Ace of Coins, 2 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and 7 of Swords, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, as I said earlier, there's possible illness here or grief or sufferings. I believe this is from July. You're entering August with feeling some of these feelings, okay? Some of these feelings are still affecting you, but it doesn't stop you from feeling inspired to start a new project. So you go into that, and I believe here you are also the King of Cups. You do it with emotional maturity, tolerance, and compassion for your teammates that are part of this project that you are starting. And with the Ace of Coins, you are also looking at opportunities. Maybe you are looking for funding for this project, or maybe you are looking the success of this project to offer you a chance for a promotion or to get a raise. So these are all parts of a strategy that you are working on, which also then includes possibility for a decision, which could lead to travel, as we talked about earlier. The unfortunate thing here, though, is that there are some people who are trying to hold you back, and so you start building fences, creating boundaries to stand your ground and protect yourself from those individuals who don't mean you well. Also, as the Knight of Coins, you're being practical about a lot of decisions and movements that you make, especially with regard to the budget of this project. All of this brings you back to where you were at the beginning of the week, here at the end of the week with the 2 of Wands. Again, making another decision, again, possibly having to travel because of that decision. Then in the 3rd week, you gain more clarity regarding this project. Now, this person right here, Queen of Cups, I believe is not you. It's someone else that you go to for comfort, for guidance, for support. This person is a very healing, compassionate, and supportive person who's also as intuitive as you are, Pisces. So this could be your life partner or partner. This could also be someone that you like to go to for advice and guidance, that you believe has your best interest at heart and truly cares about you. This person could possibly be a water sign, be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces like yourself. As you continue with this into the 3rd week, there's a lot of decisions being made here and a lot of changes and actions, but it's happening in such a controlled and strategic way that it doesn't look rushed or fast, and that's why it's not showing up in the cards as much, the actions that you're taking. But it allows you to successfully complete a phase of this plan that you have, because here with the World, you have learned some lessons and you come to a completion, and again may have to travel because of this end of one phase and beginning to the next phase. It could be like the end of a milestone that you had for this project, and now you're starting the next step of the plan, and that plan, part of the plan, may require you to do some traveling. Now here with the Four of Swords, of course you're going to be exhausted, and the Four of Swords is saying that this is the moment to take some rest, and you rest up as much as you can, because you start the 4th week with some sudden, unexpected shakeup. Okay, this could be something that goes wrong with the project. This could be a person causing a problem with the project. This could be a shipment that didn't arrive. Whatever this is, it's going to require a lot of energy, mental, physical, emotional energy. So rest as much as you can at the end of the 3rd week so that you're ready for this. And from what I see with these cards, you successfully overcome this, okay? You do, because with the Page of Coins, we have you going back again, being very practical and calm, and looking at more opportunities to make sure that this project either gets off the ground or successfully concludes with the results that you are hoping to gain. The nice thing about this is you do get a break from all this work, Pisces, because the Four of Wands is an invitation to a wonderful ceremony of family and friends. And so you're going to enjoy this, but be careful who you talk to there, because not everyone wants you to succeed, Pisces. There is someone here with the Seven of Swords who is thinking of either betraying you or someone that cannot be trusted. Let's see if we can get some additional information for you, or some clarity on some of these situations. We have here the reverse Justice. So you're going to be putting in a lot of work, and you may not see that karma come your way just yet. And I think it's because there is this person that may be the same person here that caused you to put up a fence. So be wary of this person. Be leery of this person. You know, watch your back. Okay, let's see what else we have here for you, Pisces. Okay, we have the Sun, and the Sun kind of goes with the world where you have success, you have completion, and there's a lot of optimism. So you're going into your 4th week with a lot of optimism, and so you're going to get through this tough moment. Okay, so don't let that shake-up scare you, Pisces. You are going to make it through that. Oh, this card flipped, and this is Four of Cups, and also this is saying, oh, you know what? I'm going to put this right here. So Four of Cups is about feeling, you know, sort of unfulfilled, or things are not going the way you want, or you're wondering if they will. This is some doubt. This is some feeling down feelings. This card is saying there are gifts there being presented to you. There are people who are trying to help you. There are people who are making offers to you. Don't ignore that, because those things they're offering you will help you get through this. But you're not seeing it. You're not recognizing that it's help, and you're not seeing it as a gift because you're very focused on what is not working out. So this is the resilience part. This is the resilience part, and this is the resilience part, okay, of surviving these challenges that you are going to possibly face in August, in the 1st and the 4th week. Let's see if we can get some wonderful guidance for you from this Native American Oracle card, okay, Pisces? This card is called the Calumet, which is one of the largest Native American pipes. And the Calumet is all about peace. The guidance here is find a way to create a peaceful, mutually beneficial solution, honoring and respecting others involved. So these people here, or person who has caused you to stand your ground and build some boundaries, perhaps there's something behind the scenes that you may be missing that you could bring them to your side. This could be the same person here that may be working against you, or these could be two different people, but the message is the same. Maybe they seem like they're against you, but maybe they're really not, and it's just coming off that way. So find out more about that. Okay, Pisces, that is all I have for you. I really hope you found this helpful, insightful, or interesting in some way. And if you did, please like and subscribe before you go. I really hope you come back for your September reading. I just wish you the best, always. All right, well, take good care, and thanks again for being here. Bye, Pisces. Hello, dear lovely Aries. Welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today for your August 2023 tarot reading. the very first thing I'm going to do is find out what your overarching energy is. And this is going to be the influencing energy that you'll be using to make decisions, choose actions and reactions. Right. Oh, this one tried to flip. And we have here the rabbit. And the rabbit is all about beauty and abundance, Aries. Let us see how the first days of each of your weeks is going to start. But this is a general reading. I want to remind you that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. We have 7 of Swords, Judgment, 2 of Wands, and 4 of Wands. Looking at 7 of Wands, it looks like there is someone, or maybe it is you, who is doing something sneaky behind someone's back. So they could be doing something behind your back, or you could be doing something behind their back. With Judgment, in the second week, you have sort of an epiphany or some clarity on something that you've been wondering about. So you get some information that gives you an answer. And with the 2 of Wands, I see you making a decision. It's a decision that you feel good about. It may have to do with expanding a project or enhancing something that you've been working on. It also could mean some travel because of this decision. 4 of Wands has to do with feeling somewhat maybe unfulfilled. There might be some things that were going on in the month that made you feel disappointed and has you wondering if it's even worth it. So let's see what the rest of the month looks like for you, okay? And please stay with me, because what you find out in this reading, if it does start to resonate for you, when you are moving through your August, you'll be able to at least prepare for it. So we have Reverse Devil, 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Lovers, the Hermit, the Strength, Judgment, 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay, Aries, as I mentioned earlier, this is another person. This isn't you. There's a person that wants to betray you. There's a person who's been sneaky and up to something and has tried to take some things from you or set you up to look bad. But you, with the Reverse Devil, recapture your power. You lay it on them straight. You tell them it's unacceptable, and you just let them know where you stand. You hold your strength, and you're able to do this with the Lover's card, because this person really cares about you and giving you the strength, letting you realize that they've got your back and they're with you 100%. And that gives you the courage and the strength to continue to defend yourself against this negative relationship. Also, as you continue on, you get some more clarity about what's going on with some of the people that you hang out with. You realize that, you know what, maybe it's time to change things up and be careful about who you choose, because some people really don't have your best interest at heart and are just trying to hold you back. So you continue to move forward, realizing that it's important to not let them hold you back. And as you think more about this, because it kind of makes you upset, right? It kind of pisses you off that this person had the nerve to do this to you. I believe that this is someone who has been in your life for some time, has been manipulating you, perhaps, Aries. You've just kind of looked at them as, oh, they're a friend, they don't mean to, or they wouldn't do that to me, kind of thing. But now you realize that that's not the case, because it became very obvious that they really weren't there for you. So you think about this a lot. You take the time, think about all these things, and to think about the different relationships you have and what you really want for yourself, because you are looking for peacefulness, that beauty, that feeling of positive energy around you. I really feel like this person that betrayed you is someone that admires you, but from an envious sort of standpoint, Aries. They see you as some beautiful person, charismatic person that they wish they could be. That's why they try to get you to fail, so that they feel that if they can get you to fail, then they'll look better, or they'll feel better that you're not so perfect. Because in their mind, they kind of see you as perfect or in a better situation than they are. So you think about this, and then that inspires you to, or motivates you to think of other ways to look at relationships, different ways to define what are important relationships to you. So make that decision, and you look at all your relationships and decide which ones to keep, which ones are holding you back, which persons in your life or people in your life really care about you, and which ones did you miss all these red flags. So you start some new relationships, or you enhance the relationships that you have. You look at them in a different way. It takes some strength to do this, because you also kind of blame yourself for not catching this sooner, or dealing with this sooner, or identifying that this person had alternative motives for you. So you are upset with yourself. The Strength card, it's saying try to forgive yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're only human, and we all sometimes have a tendency to ignore some of the signs, and maybe it's because you care about this person and you just didn't want it to be true, or you just didn't want to see that they really didn't care as much for you as you did for them. So this Strength card is saying don't be so hard on yourself, okay? And this, which is totally unrelated just as some things happen in our life that are completely unrelated to some of the things we're going through emotionally or mentally or physically, this is an invitation to attend a function or an event. This is a big event. I have a feeling this is more for work, although most of the times when I read this card, it feels like family and friends. But in your case, Aries, for some reason, it feels like it has more to do with your work. Like you're being recognized. This is something big. It's an opportunity for you to kind of relax and enjoy and take your mind off of what has happened in the beginning of the month. And as you move forward, there's moments when we're just not so motivated or so excited, and so you get this little slump moment here. It's nothing serious, but it is like a slump moment where if you are too focused on this, you may miss some of the offerings that people are giving you. Like people might be offering an opportunity to you or giving you a gift, but you don't notice it. You don't realize they're trying to do you a favor because your focus is on blah blah blah, things aren't great, I'm bored, or whatever it is that has you in this kind of funky mood. But the cool thing is that this person right here, who's very supportive of you when all of this first hit the fan, is still with you here and really cares about you, and they get you out of this mood, right? They bring you back and make you feel loved and let you know that they are there for you. It's a beautiful and strong bond and support that they offer to you, which again leads to enlightenment on what things are important to you as far as your relationships, your work, your spirituality, finances, all of those things. And you start going through all of that through the Hierophant, reevaluating your current situation and what you see for your future, and how your personal values, upbringing, traditions, sense of family all play into all of that for your future. So you go through some changes here. They're not huge, big changes, Aries, but it's more like realization, right? Like, ooh, you just realized something, and oh my goodness, I never thought of that way. So you go through a lot of those kind of moments in the month of August. Let's see if we can get some additional information for you, or some clarity on some of these other cards, Aries, okay? So we have here Eight of Cups, and Eight of Cups is walking away from this bad situation, knowing that it's not good for you. It kind of keeps you in the dark, and you're going into the light. And the Hierophant, once again, so truly emphasis here, evaluating your values, your sense of family, your sense of how you want your work to be, your work life to be like, your family life to be like, all of that. You look at that, and your spirituality. So that's being emphasized. It comes up again. And then we have reverse Six of Wands. So during this time, Aries, your sign usually is in the spotlight because you're very charismatic. You've got that Emperor energy. That's your tarot card. But in this month, you're going to be going through a lot of like self-evaluation, introspection. And so you won't have as much spotlight on you during this time. So I'm going to put this right here next to the Hermit. So it seems like a very regular kind of month. Nothing fantastic, really life-changing happening, but it feels like it's going to be a calm month. And at least you're going to have, and it looks like you're going to have love and support that is going to carry you forward. And there is going to be some driving energy, but it's not going to be busy, crazy stuff. All right, let's see what kind of guidance we can get for you here, Aries. Oracle deck, I mean. This is the tomahawk, and the tomahawk is about separation, Aries. Separate from a situation, choose carefully, and don't destroy something that is worth keeping. So this is where you're evaluating, because I just had this sense that this was a long relationship, and this betrayal really got you thinking about not just this person that you have a relationship with, but everyone else in your life. And so this is saying, yes, separate from the stuff that's not good for you, or the people that aren't good for you, not really in your corner, but also look at all the other ones and really truly evaluate which relationships are worth keeping and which ones would be better to release. All right, well, that is all I have for you, Aries, and I really hope that you found this helpful, insightful, interesting in some way. And if you did, please like and subscribe before you go. And I hope you return for your September reading when that comes around. In the meantime, good luck and best wishes to you always. Bye, Aries, and thank you for being here today. Hello, dear lovely Taurus. Welcome to August 2023, and thank you so very much for being here for your tarot reading for the month. Thank you for joining us at Three Trails Tarot. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is find out what your overarching energy is. This is the influencing energy, which is going to affect the way some of your decisions, actions, and reactions. And we have the honeybee. Collaboration and productivity is what's going to be important to you in the month of August. I'm just going to go ahead and lay out all the cards and then read them. But this first set of cards is to see how each of your weeks are going to start out. Okay. And we have Six of Wands, Death, which is rebirth, the Sun, and 10 of Cups. Wow, there couldn't be a more lovelier set of cards. Let's see how the rest of the month looks, okay, before we get into all of this. Okay, well, and it is a reverse Five of Swords. Just tried to flip. High Priestess, Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, Six of Coins, the Knight of Cups, the Devil, Knight of Coins, the Sun, the Knight of Swords, or King of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands. All right. I was on a roll there, almost didn't stop. All right, Taurus. So, Six of Wands is a beautiful card. It is all about victory, succeeding at something that you have been trying to do, and also maybe being in the spotlight because of it. The reverse Five of Swords tells us that you're getting some peaceful resolution from a conflict that you've had. The conflict is ending, and maybe even if there were moments of sacrifice, that too is ending, Taurus. Now we've got the Six of Coins, which is also a very good card. It means that you are going to be getting enough income where you are going to feel comfortable paying off some bills, and maybe even having a little bit of luxury, enjoying some luxury, and being able to save a bit more. The Sun is such a beautiful card, and I see it over here also. So this is an emphasis of a beautiful month for you, because the Sun is again about success, just like the Six of Wands. It tells us that there's going to be much happiness and joy, and so from that, feelings of optimism. Okay, now all of this is a sign of things changing for you with the Death card. So however it was in the past few months that was kind of maybe challenging for you, that all ends, because what I see here is success and joy coming your way. This card right here, which is the High Priestess, is saying listen to your instincts. This is a good thing. You may be wanting to question, is it possible that this is happening? Is it possible that I'm having success from all this productivity, from all this work? If you're not sure, listen to your instincts. It will tell you that you deserve this, okay? And here with the Knight of Cups, because of all this beautiful stuff that's happening, can't help but feel like daydreaming and thinking about romance, some opportunities to have more romance, some opportunity to maybe go on vacation, and also maybe even a proposal. So this is a beautiful time for you, it looks like here, Taurus. And then the King of Swords, you start after all of this wonderful feelings and passions and excitement, you take a moment to sit and think about how to strategize the next few steps, maybe like for the next 2 weeks or for the next portion of the year. But this is you thinking and putting together some plans, being strategic about it, logical about it. Okay, so here we have the Sun again, and this is just more happiness, optimism, excitement, and all of this brings about some new ideas and some clarity on some other things that you've been thinking about with the Ace of Swords. As you move along, here we have the Devil. So I see this Devil as behavioral pattern more than anything. I don't see it as being a person, Taurus. For some reason, the vibe that I'm getting off of this card is that this is something that you may think when things are just too good to be true or feel like they're too good to be true. Look at the first 2 weeks of all this wonderfulness. And so I see this Devil as a doubt, wondering, is the other shoe going to drop now? Is something bad going to happen now? Because it can't be possible that I could have all this wonderful feeling and good things happening to me. Well, Taurus, I'm going to tell you that looking up the rest of your cards, it is supposed to be happening. So when this doubt comes into your mind, put it aside, okay? That negative thought is your Devil, okay? So put it aside, lock it up. See how it's all locked up here? Lock it up and put it away, because there's no need to think of that, and get back to feeling passionate and excited about your plans that you had just developed at the end of the second week. Here with the Ten of Cups, again, more joy, more love, more happiness. This is your family now showing you some love. So it's good times. Here's another moment of challenge, which is Five of Wands, but I see this as at work, Taurus, or with regard to a project, something that you are managing for an opportunity. So these persons that are in this picture are people who are also trying to get what you are trying to get. So they're going to try to fight you for it, okay? So this is competition. All right, it's not a bad fight. It's a typical kind of fight that you may have when there's more than one person wanting a promotion, a position, a person, a partner. It could be that kind of competition too, okay? But my gosh, Taurus, this is a beautiful month for you, because with the Knight of Coins, you proceed with much practicality. You're grounded, you're being resourceful, you're reliable, and you're being consistent and hardworking at this point, which is going to show. And the reason I say it's going to show, because you end the month with Six of Wands, and Six of Wands tells us that you are successful. You start the month with Six of Wands and you end the month with Six of Wands. Taurus, it can't get any better than that. This is a beautiful, amazing, incredible reading, and I can't be more excited for you. I almost feel like I don't need to draw any more cards, but I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get some more clarity or additional information for you. Five of Swords. Okay, so this competition could end up being kind of like someone actually really trying to challenge you by trying to put you down, because they really want what it is that you're all fighting for. So just be aware that it could actually turn into a real fight. Maybe not like a nasty breakout, you know, beat you up kind of fight, but definitely some sneakiness behind your back where the person is saying bad things about you. So just be aware of that. And what else do we have for you, Taurus? So, Ace of Cups, new relationships, new connections, a lot of love and happiness. And I'm going to put this here with the Sun. It could be with this Sun or this Sun, but it with this kind of positive, happy, joyful energy, Taurus, people can't help but notice, okay? That optimism is like a light. So you're going to be attracting a lot of people, all right? And they're going to want to work with you and talk to you. You're going to be able to have some collaboration with experts to become the successful person. You know what? I could even put this over here, where you are working very hard and being practical and bringing teams together in order to win this competition. All right, one more card from this deck. Let's see what else we can find out for you. And we have here reversed Five of Cups. So again, this is a reverse where there is no regrets, moving forward and letting go of whatever was bugging you before, like in the last few months, or was making you feel kind of down. That's going to be released in your first week. This is all beautiful news, really, really good news. Let's find out what kind of guidance we can give you from this Native American deck. And here we have Corn Mother, which stands for fertility, Taurus. It says, patience, gentleness, forgiveness, and sacrifice are sometimes necessary to bring something from seed to light. So to succeed, maybe instead of getting angry with your competition or the competitors, show kindness and love and patience to bring them into your fold. All right, Taurus, that is all I have for you, and I really hope you found this helpful somehow, insightful, or at least interesting. And if this starts to resonate with you from the very get-go, then you know how the rest of the month may go for you. All right, I wish you the best of luck, and I really hope this happens for you, because this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Take good care, and best wishes to you always. Bye, Taurus. Thank you for being here. Hello, dear lovely Gemini. Happy August, and thank you for being here today to listen to your tarot reading for this month. The very first thing I'm going to do is find out what your general overarching energy is. And so we're going to pull from the Spirit Song card. Going to be the energy that affects much of your decisions, actions, and reactions. And we have here the Alligator, which is all about stability and attainment. So wanting to create some stability in your life for the month of August, and wanting to attain certain things or goals or situations or lifestyle. Let's see what that is. All right, so we are first going to look at how the first days of each of your 4 weeks is going to start. We have here 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands indicates a lot of speed, a lot of action, things happening quite quickly in the very beginning of your month, Gemini. The Chariot, more movement in your second week. 4 of Swords, needing some rest, feeling exhausted. 9 of Pentacles in your 4th week, much celebration, excitement, time for relaxation, and a little bit of luxury. Maybe eating out, buying yourself a gift. Okay, let's see what the rest of the month looks like. So we have the Sun, we have reverse 10 of Swords, Temperance, Queen of Swords, 10 of Wands, Page of Coins, 9 of Coins, 9 of Wands, the Lovers, 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and Queen of Coins. So Gemini, as we mentioned earlier, your week is going to start off with a lot of reacting to things that are happening and taking a lot of actions. There's a lot of speed indicated in this card. So it is moving fast and hard for you at the very get-go. And I believe that it's all triggered by news. You get a message or some news, and that's what drives all of this action. However, not too soon after, you feel the sun shining on you, and the sun is all about happiness and a joyous outcome and feeling optimistic because you have succeeded to get through this very, very difficult high speed, high action time. But that also kind of leaves you very exhausted from all the burden of completing your tasks, completing your responsibilities, or handling all of your responsibilities and during this time, and trying to make things balance and work out. So even though you feel good about the success, your body and your mind are physically and mentally exhausted. The good news is that you have someone here who really cares about you, Gemini. This person gives you support, gets you rested and re-inspired to continue with your goals. Now you're charging again, maybe not as hard, not as fast, but you are moving in the direction that you want. For some of you, this includes traveling to achieve those goals. Now, with the 10 of Swords in reverse, we see that you have overcome, okay? You've overcome some huge challenges. You take this feeling from knowing that you've overcome and have been successful and take it to the Page of Coins, where now you are also evaluating your situation, taking the time to see where your finances are at and your budget, and seeing that there's time to party, time to have fun with the 9 of Cups. So there's a celebration here. And of course, after every vacation, what do we need? Rest. After every party, what do we need? Rest. And so here with the 4 of Coins, you are resting, and then I see you here sort of bringing it all back right after and taking a moment for yourself to think about things and to reset and to regain balance. And after that, with the 9 of Coins, I see you once again enjoying some sort of luxury, like giving yourself a reward for having achieved the things that you did and for having been able to conquer the challenges that you were able to conquer. And then here with the 4 of Cups, there's this all of a sudden feeling of boredom and unfulfillment. And so what do? Hey, you treat yourself again. Let's get things back on a roll to excitement and fun. And then after you go through that with the Queen of Swords, you take a moment in your 4th week to really think about things again. And I really love your reading, Gemini, because it shows how very controlled you are with how you want to make things happen for yourself. You work hard and fast, you get rest, you treat yourself, you work hard and fast, you get rest, you treat yourself, and it's just beautiful. I see a lot of balance here. Working hard and resting, and also treating yourself for the things that you've accomplished. And so now, like I said, in your 4th week with the Queen of Swords, you bring it all back again and you start thinking logically and strategically, what are your next steps? Now with the 9 of Wands, we don't see it here in the cards, but I kind of get the impression, because of this card, that there are some people questioning what you are trying to do for yourself. Perhaps you're sharing some of your ideas with friends and family, and some of them think, hey, yeah, go for it, Gemini. And some are thinking, oh no, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. So you start setting up some boundaries to protect yourself and to stand your ground and to show people that you truly are going to persist with your ideas and going to persist with your actions and continue on that path. You're very successful throughout this month, Gemini. So much success here and enjoyment. And again, the Queen of Coins tells us that you are going to feel like you have everything that you need. This is so beautiful, Gemini. I really hope that this is resonating with you or will resonate with you as you step into the month of August. Let's see if there's any other pieces of information that we need to give you or clarification. So let's see what else we have here for you. We have the reverse 3 of Swords. I see you overcoming. I'm going to put this right here with the reverse 10 of Swords. So this card is about overcoming grief or sadness or a period that was very challenging for you and gaining some closure on that phase. Ace of Wands is truly being inspired. I'm going to put this right here with the 8 of Wands. So this is something new that you started. Perhaps some news came saying, yes, your loan was approved. Or maybe there was news that, yes, you were able to sell your home. And so there's some income there. And you get excited to do or pursue some of your passions or interest in a new project. You just have this urge to create all of a sudden. And so you really go for it. And that's what starts all of this wonderfulness that happens to you in August. Now we have the Tower There's 3 cards here. I'm going to start with 4 of Pentacles. So here with the Page of Coins, the reason you started doing some research and evaluating your finances is because you were starting to wonder, hey, am I overspending? Am I on track? Because you put some funds into this project as a form of investment to get it rolling and to get it started. So this is just you just verifying that everything's still where it needs to be. And so this is a good thing. This is just you being wise about your budget, and when you see that there's more than enough, you treat yourself. So that's really cool. Now this Tower is like a sudden and drastic change that does cause you to have to react very quickly, and almost makes you feel like you're stumbling and falling. And I am going to put this again right here. So the beginning of your month, Gemini, is going to be very challenging. Rest up this last few days of July so that you will have the energy to succeed. Okay, and then with the 6 of Wands, again in the spotlight, doing great, shining bright, and successful, showing so much success. And of course there's always going to be jealous eyes, envious people, and I think that's why you end up having to put up your boundaries, because they express or they show really how they feel about your success. There's an envy. All right, let's see what kind of guidance we can give you from this beautiful Native American deck here, Gemini. And we have here the goose, snow goose specifically. It means love, Gemini. And the message with the goose is make choices based on love that support loving relationships, both earthly and spiritually. And the reason for all of this success is because of this person in your life that you love and who loves you. So always keep them. You may want to just keep them around, Gemini, to help you stay focused on attaining your desires and your goals and your stability that you want for yourself and for your special person, and if you have family, and also for your family. Okay, Gemini, that is all I have for you. I really hope that you found this helpful or insightful, or at least interesting. And if this all really starts to resonate with you in August, I would really love to know how it worked out for you. So just leave a note below. All right, well, take good care, and best wishes to you always, Gemini. Bye now. Thank you. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to August. August 2023 tarot reading from 3 Trails Tarot. I'm very excited to see what we have for you for this month. We're going to start off with your overarching energy. Let's see what we have for you. This is going to affect or influence your decisions, actions, and reactions. We have here the firefly. Oh, how cute. I rarely get this one. And it says hope and readjustment. Okay, so having hope in the month for things, good things to come, and doing some readjustment with where you're at and where you want to end up at the end of the month. So let's see how the beginning of each of your weeks is going to go. We have the Chariot, the Sun, 9 of Swords, and the World. Okay, so Cancer, the Chariot is either travel or changing directions in your life. We'll see more, we'll know more about that when we lay out the rest of the cards. The Sun is a beautiful card to have. It's all about feeling success and hope and healing and just a joyous, optimistic outlook and outcome. The 9 of Swords is having some trouble sleeping at night maybe, and we don't know about that yet. So hang in here with me to find out what may be causing this. And the World is another beautiful card to have. It's an end card, the end of a cycle or a phase, and the beginning of something new that comes along in your life. And for some of you, this could also mean more travel, maybe moving, relocating, or just going on a vacation and having fun. So let's see what's going on with your August. Okay, so we have 5 of Coins, Death, King of Coins, Strength, the Hermit, King of Swords, Judgment, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Four of Coins, and Six of Coins. Okay, Cancer, as I mentioned earlier, the Chariot is all about either travel or changing directions. And what I see for you, it's more clear to me now that this is about changing directions. So choosing a direction or a road and then moving along that road, okay? And the reason for that is because right in the very first week, you feel kind of alone, as this person seems like they're out in the cold, and that's how you feel that your relationship is making you feel. So this is about relationship. When I look at your cards, I really sense that this is all about our relationship, Cancer. So this person, maybe they're not doing things that you expect, or they're doing more than what you expect, and they're very important to you, this relationship. So if you have this worry and concern that if the relationship doesn't prevail, that you may feel like you're left out in the cold. So this has you thinking about it a lot with the Hermit, just evaluating the situation, analyzing it, and wondering how you would really react if this relationship ended or this relationship soured. So this is a real focus for you, it seems, for the month of August, and now it makes sense with the hope and the readjustment. So perhaps readjusting maybe the way you think about this person, or how involved you are with this person, and having the hope to be able to still maintain the good parts of the relationship that you enjoy. So you think about that, and then with the Page of Cups, more evaluation, more research, more analysis of your relationship. Now, as you get into the second week, you feel pretty good and optimistic and hopeful that you figured it out and are going to be able to work some things out. This leads you into some sort of transformation, transition. That's your readjustment. This is your turning point where you feel like you're starting to make some changes that you hope will get you the kind of relationship with this person that you really want to have with them, and security in the relationship that you want to maintain or have with them. So the King of Swords sends you on a path of logical thinking, of deciding or planning how you want to also deal with the relationship. It's not just from an emotional standpoint, but also from a logical standpoint that you are looking at this relationship. This person is very important to you, and I see this person as the Queen of Cups. So this is a person that you feel is very nurturing and compassionate, supportive, and maybe even generous, that does a lot for you, Cancer. This person is very, very important to you. And just the thought of not having this person in your life, it kind of keeps you up at night with the Nine of Swords. Really worried that if they're no longer in your life, what would you do? So I see here another person. This person is represented by the King of Coins. This is a very successful person who is practical and grounded. And so you seek the advice of this person when you're having trouble sleeping, to talk these things over with them, and through this conversation become enlightened and gain some sort of epiphany and clarity in what it is that is making you feel this worried about your relationship with them. And I see here with the Four of Coins that perhaps this person is not just an emotional support, but maybe also someone who helps with other things, like buys you things or pays bills, or affords you a lifestyle, Cancer, that you enjoy. And so that is why you're very worried. You were very worried about not having this person in your life, but there is a breakthrough here, and I see this in the fourth week through the world. So this worry and concern, because of this epiphany that you get, and because of realizing why you were so worried and afraid that this relationship would change, gives you that breakthrough that you need to end this worry and to move on into a more positive thinking about this relationship, and to maybe not feel that you have to rely on this relationship to get the things that you need. And that requires some inner strength. And so once you get through this breakthrough and you end that phase and you start this new phase, the new phase is dependent on you being able to forgive yourself and to not be so hard on yourself for depending on this person for a lot of things that you felt you need in your life. This also helps you to gain back control and to be more hopeful, have the courage to adjust the relationship in a way where you can still have them in your life, have that person in your life, but at the same time not feel as dependent on the things that they provide to you through the relationship. And also has you gaining constantly more clarity and seeing other ideas and looking at things in a different way and understanding things better, understanding the relationship better. And because of that, you start to feel very comfortable and balanced as far as not being as concerned about your finances. Let's see if we can get some additional information and some clarity for you, okay? So it looks like, Cancer, this concern may be because, you know, at first you thought you needed them for everything, and now you're realizing there's some things that you could do for yourself and still have them in your life, but maybe just not be as dependent on them. So we have here reverse the Empress, and see this Empress, I see this as this person who's all giving, who's been giving so much to you. So what happens here with the reverse Empress is this person that was giving to you, when you became sort of very comfortable with them providing to you, it created a neediness or a creative block to think of things for yourself and see how you could do it for yourself. So you gave this person a lot of power, Cancer, and you realize that because you are going to walk into August with this feeling of knowing that you want to adjust, make some adjustments with this relationship and still be, you know, still have a good relationship with them. We also have here Ace of Swords, and this is an emphasis. This is very important to get that clarity, because that clarity is what's going to give you the direction that you need on how to make those changes, those adjustments. And Four of Cups. So with Four of Cups, there are gifts there. There are others who are willing to share their gifts with you, their knowledge, their experience, and maybe even not just point you in the right direction, give you information, but also maybe assistance, but you're not seeing it when you are thinking about how important this person is to you. Okay? So you can do this, Cancer. You can do this. I know how hard it must feel when you know that there's always this one person, and then you worry that you might lose this person. I think for some of you, this is a person you have a relationship with, like a lover or, you know, a spouse. Maybe something's going on. Maybe you heard rumors they're fooling around or something, and it scares you. For some of you, this could be family member. Maybe these are parents that have always been there for you, taken care of you, and you kind of got used to it. Now you got to be on your own, and it's kind of scary to be on your own, because, or maybe they're old and they're getting sick, or this person is you know, not able to provide like they used to. Maybe they lost their job. I don't know. There's just so many things that this could be, but it all boils down to this: that there was a time when you really felt like they were your answer for just about everything, and you are now worried that they won't be there when you need them. So let's get some guidance for you, okay? This is the Falcon, which means success. Rise above the petty concerns and focus on what is important. Wow, if this doesn't say it all. So don't worry so much. Just look at what's important and look at what you can do about it. What you can do, try to do that, and what you can't do, see if there's something else you can do as a substitute or as an alternative to help you feel secure and safe. All right, Cancer, that is all I have for you. This is a very interesting reading. I don't think I've read something like this about you before. I can see that this is a real concern, and I'm sure you're going to get through this. Talk to people, find that love support, and people that you can talk it over with, like this person right here, the King of Coins, who really kind of sets you on that epiphany path. Okay, seek this person out. It's a very practical, grounded person that you know already. All right, Cancer. Well, that's all I have for you, and I really hope that you found this helpful. And remember, this is a general reading, so you won't know until August if this resonates with you or not. So if it does, then you'll know what to do, and if it doesn't, well, hopefully you have something even better that is going on for you in August. Hope to see you back here again in September, and until next time, best wishes to you always. Bye, Cancer, and take care. Hello, Leo. Welcome to August 2023, your tarot reading for the month. And thank you for being here today to join us at 3 Trails Tarot for your reading. So let's go ahead and start by finding out what your overarching energy is going to be for the entire month. This is going to be an influencing energy for you, Leo. This is going to affect your decisions, actions, and reactions. And I don't read this upside down. This is the Elk. And so your focus is going to be on success and triumph for the month of August. So let's see what we have for you for the first days of each of the 4 weeks of the month. Just a reminder that this is a general reading, and therefore it may or may not resonate with you. We have Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles. In your first week, looking at how to improve your situation, Leo, to create abundance in your life. And with the 4 of Wands, in the second week, we see that there might be some things that happen during the first week which start to make you feel like things are not working in the way you wish to see them go. So there's this sense of unfulfillment. And in the third week, we see 3 of Swords. So you might be driving yourself a little hard and therefore feeling somewhat ill or sick or tired. And then in the 4th week, we see you starting that week as being recognized as an expert in whatever it is that you do for a living. Let's see what the rest of the month looks like for you, Leo. We have here Queen of Wands, Justice, 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords, the Magician, Death, 8 of Coins, Page of Swords, the Lovers, 9 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and Strength. Okay, Leo, so as I said in the very beginning here with the Queen of Pentacles, there's this drive, there's desire to create abundance for yourself. And this is what inspires you as the Queen of Wands to truly take charge and allow your passion to lead you and give you the energy that you need to move forward with whatever plans and projects that you've established for yourself so that you can create this abundance. And so doing, as the Magician, you stop at nothing. You look at every opportunity, every talent you have, every skill you have, network you have to make things move forward. You even gain the trusting and loving support of those who really care about you. They are with you every step of the way. But what happens, Leo, what happens here in the second week with the 4 of Wands is you start to lose steam and you start to doubt yourself and you start to wonder, is this even going to work? Is it even going to happen? Am I going to have success and triumph? You start asking yourself a lot of these questions. Someone you trust, someone you care about tells you as Justice that, hey, whatever you put in is what you're going to get back. And you may not always see the fruit of your labor right away. It sometimes takes a lot of time. This is what inspires you again to continue and create that new transformation for yourself through the Death card. However, again, doubts start to plague your mind, Leo, and with the 9 of Wands, you get on the defense. You build a fence, and with this fence, you're basically telling everyone it's not a real fence, but it's more of like a boundary, right? To say to people, hey, I am serious about this transformation. I am serious about success. I am serious about succeeding at what I am trying to do, and I'm not going to let any naysayers stop me in my tracks. But this, of course, is all very exhausting. As I mentioned earlier, with the 3 of Swords, there's this feeling of illness and exhaustion and tiredness, and you need some rest. But once you have that moment where you're pausing, you're able to see other opportunities. So you realize there's more ways to gain this success than maybe what you have originally planned. And so you start focusing on that, and you just put all your energy and work into this new plan, into this new choice that you've made for yourself. And things look up for you. With the Wheel of Fortune, good fortune starts to come your way. Feelings of good luck because things start to happen and work out in the way you were wishing and hoping that they would. In fact, in the 4th week, you are totally recognized for the amazing work that you're doing. And this could be with career work, or this could be with your own personal work that you're doing in order to create more abundance and more financial security for yourself. But again, all of this hard work is exhausting because we see, again, 3 of Swords. So there's an emphasis here now with this coming out twice from 2 different decks of cards. Leo, please make sure you get rest in between, okay? Because it's very, this message is very clear that you are going to wear yourself out trying to do everything in 1 month. So again, because you had no choice but to pause because you weren't feeling good, the Page of Swords comes about, and in this situation, you are now taking the time, because you can't go anywhere. You're at home, you're not feeling good. You are able to examine things from a logical standpoint, from a strategic standpoint, and do some research and find out what is the truth of how you really need to make things happen without wearing yourself out, because it's happened to you twice already. And so here with the Strength, you are allowing yourself, you're taking the courage to allow yourself to take things a little bit slower, to not be so judgmental of yourself, and to forgive yourself, and to give yourself some love, much needed love. Sometimes we're hardest on ourselves, right, than other people are on us. Let us pull a couple more cards, because I know that there may be additional information or some clarification that we may need for this reading. So let's see what we have for you here, Leo. And we have 5 of Cups. So the reason you're driving yourself so hard, Leo, is because you feel that there's some things you could have done maybe when you were younger, or maybe at a different time in the past, that could have set you forward into having the kind of lifestyle that you truly wanted, but you chose a different path, and so there's some regret there, and that's why now you're trying to correct that. Maybe you felt that was a mistake, or maybe you felt that you wish you could have done things differently, and so now you're trying to fix it. But you can't fix it all in 1 month, Leo. I don't think so. So once again, we have Page of Swords. This is saying, find the truth of why all of a sudden you're making all these fast moves and wearing yourself down in order to achieve the success that you desire so much. So take the moment to do this. I would say the first time you get sick is, especially if this starts to resonate with you in August, then you'll know that you really do need to take some time to think of things through before you just start charging forward. Also, we have here 5 of Wands, competition. Is there someone that you're competing with, Leo? Someone who's making you feel like, making you reflect and say, oh my gosh, I could do better than this person, or I should have been way ahead of this person, or I should be where this person is at. So it looks like you are creating a competition for yourself. Maybe the others don't even know that you're competing with them, but in your own personal thoughts you are. Let's see if we can get some guidance for you, Leo. Okay, what we have here, Leo, is the Feather. The Feather is all about communication, Leo. Perhaps you're perceiving the situation in a certain way, and it's actually different from what you thought it was. So maybe talking to this person that you feel you have to compete with, what did they do to get to where they are? You may be making some assumptions that they got there because they would have taken a different choice, or they would have taken the choice that you did not take. during this time that you had a regret. This was like a turning point. You believe that this was your turning point between where you're at right now and what could have been. And perhaps this person had a totally different path from you. Or I have a feeling, Leo, that this person was also present during this time when you had your regret. Perhaps you all were in school together and they decided to continue and you dropped out, or you decided to do something different, or you decided to go to school and then they dropped out. You know better than anyone what this situation might have been, but you're comparing yourself to this person, and this feather is saying, listen, every stone, plant, animal, or situation you meet has a message for you. So the way I am interpreting this is that stop for a moment before you keep pushing yourself forward, and ask yourself and listen to what you had in your past. Reevaluate, look at that, and ask yourself why, and then sit and listen to the answer. The answer will be there for you, and it may be in a symbol, something symbolic, or it could be someone who will come to you and give you that message. But the only way to hear the message is to stop for a moment, Leo, and listen. Okay, that's all I have for you, Leo, and I hope that you found this reading helpful, insightful, or at least interesting. And if you did, please let me know if this actually did resonate for you and happen the way I read it for you for August. All right, well, take good care and best wishes to you always, Leo. Thanks again. Bye now. Hello, Virgo. Happy August 2023. And thank you so much for being here today to listen to your tarot reading for this month. We welcome you here at Three Trails Tarot. All right, let's start by finding out what your general overarching energy is going to be for the entire month. It's going to be your influencing energy that affects your decisions, actions, and reactions. And we have the Deer, all about passion and creativity, Virgo. So let's see how the first days of each of your week are going to go. How are they going to start? We have here reverse 8 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and Knight of Swords, Virgo. Passion and creativity. And so with the 8 of Swords in reverse, we see a sense of clarity, release, and self-acceptance. What a wonderful way to start your first week. And then in the second week, we have Page of Pentacles. You're doing some research, got your to-do list, things that you want to get done in order to improve your finances. In the third week, there are some things that remind you of certain situations that you feel maybe you could have done differently. And in the fourth week, we have the Knight of Swords, all about action, fast movement, being assertive, and doing what you need to do to get things done. There's a caveat with this card too, though, that sometimes when we're trying to move super fast, we can be impulsive about our actions, and those impulsive actions or reactions may hinder us from achieving what it is we need to do. So there is also a caveat with this. All right, let's see what we have for you for the entire month. And first we have King of Wands. Page of Cups, reverse Sun, 9 of Cups, King of Swords, got kings here, the Hermit, the Hangman, 8 of Cups, Ace of Coins, 2 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. Okay, Virgo. As I said, you start the month with the 8 of Swords, having clarity and release and self-acceptance. And then you turn into the King of Wands, feeling passionate about some things that you would like to achieve for yourself, being bold and just going for it. Also having a vision, like knowing where you want to go, and so you're mapping out what you need to do to get there. You also are combining that energy with King of Swords, so not only looking at it from a passionate, from your heart driven kind of feeling, but also looking at things logically and creating an intelligent and strategic plan for getting what it is you want. The Ace of Coins has you starting or embarking on a new project, job, just trying to look at different ways to make some extra income. So it could be asking for a raise, a promotion, trying to get a promotion, or investing, or just looking at something different. There's a lot of you listening, so this could be different things for each of you, but it's all the same action or purpose. The reasoning behind it is the same. You want to grow your income, or you want a better financial situation, but you may all be going about it differently to get there. That's why I named off all those different things. So then we have with Page of Pentacles, once again, doing some research, and like I said earlier, you got your to-do list, how to make this new thing that you started be successful. And so there's a lot of creativity and passion that's driving this. Like I said, you're going about it as King of Wands, and that's what's driving this train. Then you get here to the Page of Cups, and also assessing and reviewing your relationships, and maybe for some of you just daydreaming about what success will look like as part of your plan. The Hermit tells us that you do take a moment to step back and examine where you've been, what you're trying to do, where you're going, just trying to blend that all together to ensure the success. Then Two of Wands, I see you thinking about traveling, and this traveling is related to this plan that you have, and so you are in full embrace of change, and you know that there's a lot of decisions that are going to have to be made, and you're okay with that. It looks like here with the Two of Wands, just like I said, embracing change, knowing that that's what's needed to make things happen. Now, when you get to the third week, Virgo, I think it's because of all of this stuff that you're trying to do. Maybe you're hoping to see results quickly, and they're not coming about as quickly as you would like, because I see you in Five of Cups feeling that maybe there's some regrets on some of the decisions or actions that you've taken. That is causing you to feel a little bit negative about your direction, and it's removing some of your passion and creativity, because now your focus is on this, oh my gosh, I don't think it's going to work, or is this really going to happen the way I see it happening? So this is the moment of you questioning yourself, Virgo. And as you continue on, you try to look at things from many different angles as the Hangman, to try to get more clarity, or to try to make better choices for yourself. So perhaps after all of this, you're thinking, well, maybe there's something that I'm missing, and that's what drives you to try to see it from different angles and different positions. This kind of keeps you up at night because you're very worried about this, Virgo. I don't see where you've invested a lot into this project, but maybe you do invest a lot into it. But whatever it is that's making you question yourself or worry about this whole endeavor is making it difficult for you to get restful sleep. And so because you're worried about this, you just throw yourself into a lot of action. You're like, okay, we're just going to make this happen. We're going to make this work. And then you just start doing all this stuff really fast and quick, and just very aggressively. And for a moment there, that really does make you feel joy, because you feel like you're doing something about it. The thing that I see here, which is nice that you're doing for yourself, is you're taking a moment to enjoy something, to have a little pleasure after all of this action that you've been taking and work that you've been doing. You're taking time to have some pleasure. So the Nine of Cups is about party and celebration. So you are celebrating or having a party to say, hey, yeah, I was down and out, but now I got it, and now I know where I'm going, and I did all this stuff and working it. Virgo, that's what I'm hearing right now. But after the party is over, there's this sense that something is still missing. It has you thinking that maybe you need to either move or get this thing that's missing in order for you to truly be happy. And while you're thinking about this, deciding to really go after that other thing that's missing, like the missing piece, right, to the puzzle, you get invited to a huge celebration. Perhaps a friend is getting married, or a family member is having a wedding, or you're having a family reunion, but you do get invited to some sort of huge event, which may actually be what you need to sort of relax and take your mind off of some of the stress that you've been feeling in the third week that caused you to take so much action. And remember, I said earlier, this also has a caveat that goes with it, a warning that it makes us feel good to take a lot of actions, but sometimes when we're moving too fast, some of those actions could be impulsive and end up working against us instead of for us. Let's see if we can get some clarity or additional information for you, Virgo, with this reading, okay? Okay, so we have here reverse 7 of Wands. You had your guard down. You definitely have your guard down here when you're feeling kind of sad and things are not working out, or you're wondering if things will actually work out. It's sort of like you are like, oh my gosh, I just give up. That's this moment right here where you just feel like it's just too difficult. So let's see what happens here. And part of that is because, again, with the 5 of Cups, there's some sort of regret. Maybe you don't want to make the same mistake you made before. And you're worried that despite your passion, despite your drive, despite your enthusiasm and optimism, that you might make the same mistake. Perhaps you tried something before similar. Let's see what else we have here, Virgo. We have reverse High Priestess. Now these are not reverse, it's just making sure, because so far I got a reverse card here and then another reverse card. So with the reverse High Priestess, we have some serious doubts, Virgo, some serious doubts. And the good news is that we see that you do start to get over those doubts. But I guess if this does start to resonate with you in August, and you start to creep into this like regret or sadness, to ask yourself why, where is this coming from, and to see if there's something you can do about it so that you don't start doubting yourself, because there is success coming your way. It looks like you do great and then you start to doubt yourself, but at least there's some moments of fun here to maybe help you sort of stop for a moment and not think about those things that make you feel insecure about where you're going or what you're trying to do. I'm going to pull just one more card because I feel like we need more information here. And we have reverse 5 of Wands. So Virgo, maybe you're hard on yourself because you feel like you're in this competitive mode, but you're not. There is no battle. There is no competition except for maybe with yourself. So let's see if we can get some guidance for you now. What can we get from this Native American Oracle card as guidance for you, Virgo? This is Tarawa and the Cosmic Buffalo, and it stands for fulfillment. Fulfillment of life will bring about change. Everything is born, grows, and dies, thus attaining fulfillment. So the way I understand that message is that we all have a purpose. Once we fulfill that purpose, we will feel fulfilled. And I'm going to put this right here where you feel something is missing. So maybe that's the key, Virgo. Find out what your purpose is. Find out what will make you feel like you are valuable and useful and significant in this life. What is your purpose? All right, I hope that was helpful in some way, or insightful or interesting. And if it was, please, Virgo, like and subscribe before you go, and come back for your September reading, okay? And I really hope all works out and you're able to overcome your own self-doubts. Don't be so hard on yourself. Like this card says, you're in competition only with yourself. So you may be comparing yourself, and that's what's happening. So find your purpose and be happy. All right, Virgo, take good care and best wishes to you always. Bye now. Thank you again. Hello, dear lovely Libra. Happy August, and thank you for being here today to listen to your monthly tarot reading for this month. So, let's start by finding out what your overarching energy is going to be for the month. That's going to be the driving force for your decisions, actions, and reactions. We have here the Falcon, insight, and focus. So that's what is going to be your focus. Focusing on what it is that you want, and having some insight into what you would like to have happen in the month of August. So let's see how the first days of each of your week are going to start. We have 9 of Pentacles. It looks like a wonderful way to start your week, Libra. Having fun, treating yourself, giving yourself a little bit of a luxury and gift. 8 of Swords. There is a moment in your second week where you may question if you are making the right decisions. Maybe you feel that you have no choices and that you may be trapped. With the 9 of Wands, defending yourself, setting up some boundaries. And with the 3 of Pentacles, consulting with others to try to get some ideas and coordinating with them to help you. All right, let's see what the rest of your month looks like, Libra. We have 5 of Wands, 9 of Coins, Justice, which is your card, by the way, Libra. That is your tarot card. 4 of Wands, the Emperor, 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands. It's been coming out a lot lately. Page of Coins, 2 of Cups, King of Cups, 8 of Swords. Once again, emphasis now, 10 of Coins. Okay, Libra, as we mentioned earlier, with the 9 of Pentacles, you're taking a moment to treat yourself. So it's a wonderful way to start the month with some relaxation and some me time. Now, there's some conflict here soon after. I believe this is more like a power struggle between you and this person that you really care about. With this Emperor, it could either be you or your partner. And your partner could be an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius, a fire sign. But if this is not your partner, this is you in the relationship, and your partner sees you as this type of person, is very compassionate, passionate, driven, and gorgeous. They see you as beautiful and really enjoy being with you. And because either you see this in them or they see this in you and realize that, hey, all of this power struggle is just not doing us any service, you both decide to talk it over further in a less aggressive way, come to an understanding out of mutual respect for each other. So here what I see with the 2 of Cups is romance. So there's some romance, some deepening in your partnership, and mutual respect, like I said earlier. And this is what brings you closer. When you get into the second week, for some reason, Libra, you start to kind of doubt yourself. Some doubts start to go into your mind, like, was that for real? Is it really, did they mean what they said? Almost talking yourself out of this beautiful relationship. But what I see is right after that, very soon after that, is the 9 of Coins, where you actually take a moment to step back and once again treat yourself. Get some me time in there so that you can really evaluate your feelings and your ideas of what's going on, which leads you into some nostalgic feelings, like looking back at the past, what your relationships were like, and where your current relationship is now, and how you would like your relationship to be in the future. So you take this moment and you also consult with this King of Cups person, who is a very supportive person, emotionally mature and very compassionate, gives you some guidance and some advice. And this is when you start to realize that, okay, in order for you to defend yourself against these doubts and negative feelings, you need to refocus, direct your attention on the positive, and build defense against whatever negative thoughts that you have, so that you can do what you feel is the best thing for yourself. And then with this Justice card, that is what I'm seeing here, is that you try to do what's best for you and your partner and for the people that you care about. This is a karma card, so whatever you put into that is what you get out of it. So those positive things that you put in, you'll get back. Negative things that you put in, you'll get back. And this is why you're defending yourself and continuing to defend yourself against those doubtful thoughts that you have been having that are making you feel insecure about your either your relationship or how much people actually do care about you. It's almost like you don't believe they really, really love you, Libra. Libra, in this situation. And so you go through this. It's like I see your most challenging time is your 3rd week. The nice thing that I see here is that in your 4th week with the 3 of Pentacles, you take the time to talk to people so that you can really assess the situation and gain insight. So you're refocusing and you are trying to get insight into why you are feeling these feelings. Why are you having these doubts? Why do you feel like you have to try to fight yourself against these thoughts that you're having that are making you feel like you're not worthy? And so you go through this, you have a conversation, and from what I see, it works out well because the 4 of Wands is all about celebration, Libra. This looks like a wedding to me, and this wedding could be someone else's and they invite you and your partner to it, or this could be you and your partner's wedding, Libra, in August. Whatever the case, whether it's someone else's wedding or your wedding, it has you and your partner really thinking about the future and having more discussions about what you want your future to look like. And so with the Page of Coins, you do some research, you look into things, and you discuss some things and make some sort of a plan to ensure that your future is one where you actually are able to leave a legacy for whatever family you decide to have, okay? Whether you decide to grow your family or not, you are looking at how to secure that future. Let's see if we can get some additional information or some clarification for you, Libra, okay? Okay, so we have here the reverse 10 of Swords. And what I see for reverse 10 of Swords is when you get to this point where you're really starting to question yourself, doubt yourself, and you've also been trying to fight yourself, like, oh, don't think these negative thoughts, think positive thoughts, kind of thing. You reach the point where you overcome, okay? With this reverse 10 of Swords, the worst is over, and you start to rise above and feel that, okay, now is the time to get closure and to accept that you are a survivor and accept that you are worthy and you deserve the good things that are coming your way. Let's see what else we have. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups goes right along here with the 4 of Wands. I'm going to put this here because there is so much celebration, not just with your family, but also with your very closest friends, Libra, who give you that strength, who empower you. And actually, I should put this up here where you're coordinating, talking. You're not just talking to your special person, but you're also talking with some friends, talking over, and they are being very supportive of you and giving you that strength. 4 of Wands emphasis. There's definitely going to be some sort of huge celebration, and I'm really sensing it's a wedding, Libra. Like I said, it could be someone else's or it could be yours. Let's see what guidance we could get from this Native American card for you, Libra. And we have here the TP. The meaning of the TP is protection. Retreat to a safe space, literally and metaphorically, and wait out the storm. So when you are feeling these moments of doubt, when you're feeling these moments of maybe being trapped or not having any choices, or feeling like the tide is taking you somewhere and you're not in control, take a moment for yourself. Do some me time, okay? Get some me time. So this me time has been emphasized here and here, and so I'm going to place this right in between, that the message is make sure you get your me time throughout the month, not just in the first 2 weeks of the month, because you're going to need it, especially in the 3rd week. So add some me time in that 3rd week, Libra, and you will feel so much better for it. All right, well, that's all I have, and I hope that you really enjoyed this reading or found it insightful or helpful in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go, Libra. Thank you for being here and for listening, and I hope you return for your September reading. In the meantime, best wishes to you always. Take good care. Bye now. Hello, dear lovely Scorpio. Thank you for being here today, and welcome to August 2023 tarot reading here with 3 Trails Tarot. So let's see what we have for you as far as your overarching energy, this influencing energy for the entire month. It could affect your decisions, actions, and reactions. And we have here the Deer, passion and creativity. Ooh, getting those creative juices going, getting those creative juices flowing, and feeling very passionate, enthusiastic about the whole entire process. So this should be a very fun month for you, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you. I'm just going to lay down all the cards and then we'll read them. So we have Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the High Priestess. And for the rest of the month, because those are the first days of each of your weeks, we have the Queen of Swords, 4 of Coins, 7 of Cups, the Sun. Magician, the Emperor, the Knight of Coins, King of Cups, Five of Coins, the Chariot, Five of Swords, and the High Priestess. Wow, it's gonna be a very interesting month for you, Scorpio. A lot of activity going on here. So you start off the month with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a very romantic card. It also could mean daydreaming and wondering about what kind of, you know, romance might come about. It could also mean starting to volunteer. For some of you, you will be volunteering and making some new connections with people. Now, the Queen of Swords has you going about this new excitement and passion that you have, or daydreaming that you have, in a more logical way. So you get excited here, and then here you kind of stop and you start thinking of it logically, like, oh, what are the chances of that? Or, well, I need to take this more seriously kind of attitude, Scorpio. So then you go into this mood of being very protective about how you feel about things, and also being very honest with yourself and others as far as how you feel. Now, as a magician, you realize that in order to have some of these things you were daydreaming about, you got to take some action, Scorpio. And that's when you start doing that. And later on in the first week, where you just like, you know what, I can make this happen. And then you start looking at what the opportunities are, how you could possibly make it happen. Who do you know? Do you have a person that you can call? That kind of thing. And so you just kind of go through all those motions and make a list and do some planning, and just you stop at nothing here at this point. You are just all in to make things happen. But it does wear you out. It kind of makes you feel kind of left in the cold, because Scorpio, I kind of get the feeling that this card is mostly for those of you who are single or have a partner that you're not very excited to be with right now and are looking for a new love. This feels more like a romance kind of reading, just looking at the cards. So you feel kind of lonely here at the end, because you have a deep desire to have someone in your life that you really feel connected to, that feels like a best friend, someone you can talk to, Scorpio, someone that can excite you and get those passions all worked up. And so this is a desire here, and you want to logically pursue it, you know, you want to pursue it from a logical point of view, but you're also taking into account the planning and the actions and the enthusiasm. You're adding all of that, but it is exhausting. And at the end of the week, you just kind of feel, wow, this feels kind of lonely. All right, I'm not saying that to kind of make you feel bad. It's just, you know, it's normal for us to sometimes feel alone, and this is going to be that moment. Okay. But I'm going to give you some really great news, because with the Knight of Wands, you can regain that passion again, you can regain that excitement again, and you start to take action. You get really free-spirited and just fierce. That fierceness comes back into play, okay? When you do that, you're also looking at your finances, because your finances, it looks like you want to make some kind of investment. Maybe you are buying new clothes and fixing yourself up, maybe getting that massage or getting a haircut or something. So I see this as you are spending, but you're being practical and smart about your spending here. You're being wise about it. You're looking at it and you're monitoring it. Now here we have the Emperor, Scorpio, and this, I feel, is the person that you are going to meet. You're going to meet this person, it feels like, in the second week of August, and it's going to take you by surprise, because this person is kind of maybe in a high position. This person is someone that is very strong and confident, king-like, emperor-like, right? And the Emperor is the King of Kings, so this person seems to have it all. Very successful, but also compassionate and tolerant, intelligent and logical, but also very passionate and bold. I mean, this is a have-it-all kind of person, Scorpio, and I can be more excited for you. And if this is what you're looking for, then I really hope this reading resonates with you when you walk into August, and you start to see some of the first week stuff happening. Then let's keep our fingers crossed you meet this person, because this person is really going to excite you. But in the beginning, when you first meet them, they might be a turn off. I think you're going to feel turned off in the very beginning when you first meet this person, like, who the heck do they think they are? Kind of attitude, because it's the way you meet them. They might seem a little snob. I don't know. It depends. I kind of get the feeling like maybe you run into them it's some establishment that where you wouldn't expect to meet somebody, kind of like, you know, walking around the mall, or you're in the store, or you're waiting for your dry cleaning kind of thing. So it's kind of like catches you off guard and you don't expect it, and they kind of seem snooty, and so they're a turn off in the beginning. But this, I feel, is your person that you've been waiting for, because here also we have Chariot. So at first they turn you off, but then there's that real powerful emotion, Scorpio, and you two end up getting together, and everything starts to move kind of fast after that. With the Chariot, you just go full up into movement. Okay, now there's the Five of Swords. Here is an argument that ensues, but I feel like this Five of Swords, this argument, it's not from this person that you just met. It's someone who doesn't like that you have this person. Maybe they're a friend of yours that is envious, or maybe they're an ex of this person. For some of you, it could be that, more like that kind of situation. But there's going to be someone who's going to let you know that they're not happy that you have this person right here, and you're going to start going through some thoughts like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be with this person, or maybe they're right about this, or maybe I don't want to cause any trouble. So you just go through all these thoughts and ideas and trying to figure out what to do, and it's very hard for you to decide, because it's like whoever started this fight with you, they really hit a nerve and made you feel a little bit insecure about being with this person, because like I said, this person has it all, and you start to kind of wonder, am I their equal, you know? Or because like I said, this person here that's starting a fight with you, they hit a nerve. Okay, so then you start to think, okay, well, let me just be practical about this, you know, and then you start evaluating what are some of the things that you have in common with this person, and what are some of the things that maybe this I'm gonna call instigator, this Five of Swords person, said that hit your nerve, and why did it make you feel insecure when they said whatever it was that they said to you. Okay, so this kind of takes you into this whole arguing now again with that person, this person. So now we've got this twice in the same week, Scorpio. I'm really getting the feeling that someone is jealous that you met this amazing person. Maybe they had your attention because you didn't have anybody, so you were giving them a lot of your attention. At first I thought maybe this is somebody that was an ex, but now it's very clear to me that, because this showed up again as another fight with the same person. This person sees you as better than them. You met this Emperor. So when I look at this card, you see how this person is below and this person's above, and you're crying, or this is you crying, okay? Don't just ignore the gender. But the person who's starting a fight with you, it's not that they're better than you or higher than you, but you kind of looked at them as someone that you thought would treat you respectfully and equally, but they're not being respectful, and they're not treating you equally when they start the fight. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind, that I really sense that they are envious. They don't like that you have this person. And I think it's because they want to keep you under them. They want to keep you there for them. You know, it's all about them. So just be wary of that. Just be aware that could be the reason why this could be a family member or a friend that is being kind of mean and not very supportive of you finding this new love interest. After going through all of this, you do take a moment as a high priestess to decide to listen to your intuition, Scorpio. You kind of really start to question a lot of things and evaluate yourself, and try to step back for a bit, and then just go with your gut feeling. And when you do that, joy, so much joy and happiness and success, and you bask in the sun. You feel so much better about your choices and your situation and this person that is in your life. With this King of Cups, a lot of compassion and nurturing and love, and there's a lot of emotions that flow now between the two of you, Scorpio, because you totally open yourself up now as a King of Cups, and they also open themselves up as the King of Cups. Okay, so I guess the message here is follow your intuition. If it's hard to figure it out, just go with your gut feeling, and that is going to bring the success to you, and the sunshine and the overflowing. And here with the High Priestess, once again, just following your instincts, following your intuition. Let us get some additional information here in clarity, okay? Looks like your toughest part of the month is going to be in your third week. That will be your challenge week. King of Wands. Look, another king comes out. So not just overflowing with emotion and opening yourself up for the nurturing and the love, but also a lot of passion. Yeah, bold, powerful, just exciting passion that is going to come with this relationship. All right, let's see what else we have here. Knight of Pentacles. This came out twice, so you really in practical mode during this time period, trying to keep it together, trying to be wise and grounded as this person is trying to upheaval you and your emotions at the beginning and at the end of the week. So stay there, stay practical, follow your intuition, don't let this person get to you, okay? And then we have here 8 of Pentacles. You're the expert. You know yourself better than anybody. So I should put this, well, I guess I'll just put this here with the Sun, where you have success. And that is what's going to keep you successful, is trusting yourself and having confidence in yourself, believing in yourself, and not allowing this person to chisel at your confidence. Okay, let me go ahead and get some more guidance for you from this Oracle, Native American Oracle deck. This is Kokopelli, which is all about taking risks, Scorpio. It says, be courageous and use your gifts. Do not shy away from risks, but engage in life with your whole body, mind, heart, and spirit. And that is exactly what you do here in the 4th week, when you open yourself up for love and you open yourself up honestly and compassionately to allow this person in and not reject them because of this other person trying to convince you otherwise. Okay, I say if it feels right, it feels right, and if it feels wrong, well, just gotta ask yourself if that's still okay with you. Okay, Scorpio, definitely getting into some real passion here in August, and maybe even being creative about it. That's all I have for you. I really hope that you found this interesting, insightful, or beneficial in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go, and also come back for your September reading. In the meantime, please take good care, and best wishes to you always. Bye, Scorpio. Thank you. Hello, dear lovely Sagittarius. Welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today for your August 2023 tarot reading. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius, as far as overarching energies go. It's going to be your influencing energy that affects your decisions, actions, and reactions throughout the month. These are not read in reverse. We have here the Beaver, all about control and security. So try to maintain some sort of sense of control in your life and establishing feelings of security, safety. All right, so let's see how the first days of each of your weeks going to be like. We have the Magician, 3 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Sagittarius, basically at the very beginning of the month, you are going to start off with some magic, trying to stop at nothing to get what you want. So using experience, knowledge, and tools in your toolbox, whatever you have available to you to succeed at what you are trying to control and secure. Now, the 3 of Swords, there's something that sort of makes you sad or feels grief, and we'll find out more about that when we lay out the rest of the cards. And in the 3rd week, Ace of Pentacles, you are starting some new ideas, maybe embarking on some side hustles, looking at ways to grow your financial assets. And then in the 4th week with the Ace of Cups, starting either a new relationship or thinking about growing your family. So let's see what the rest of the month holds for you, Sagittarius. We start off with 4 of Wands, the Star, 3 of Coins, the Fool, Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Coins, 7 of Wands, 6 of Coins, 2 of Swords, and 4 of Coins, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, as we mentioned earlier, you start off pulling some magic out of that magic hat, making things happen right off the bat. And what do we see next? a huge celebration. This is a big gathering among family and friends, and this could be people inviting you to this huge celebration, which could either be a wedding or a family reunion of some sort, or this could be you inviting people to your party. So either way, it's going to be fun times for you, Sagittarius. And then after that, with the Page of Cups, I see you sort of like daydreaming, thinking about relationships and what kind of relationship you want for the rest of your time here on Earth, and where you want this relationship to go. And so you're just thinking about this and fantasizing about new love, and maybe fantasizing about how your current relationship could be different in a positive way. You go through all this, and then when you get to the very end of the first week, you start setting up some boundaries to defend your feelings about things. I get the feeling, sensing that perhaps you shared some of this daydreaming that you're having with people at the party, or with your partner, or with family and friends, and you have some that have been very supportive, and then there's others that are just being really kind of not very nice about it. And so you start to build some boundaries to protect yourself. This is exhausting to do something like this, and so it does affect your health. I feel that this is more of like your mental health and emotional health, Sagittarius. Not so much your physical health, but emotional and mental health is what I'm really sensing here. This is where I see you needing that sense of control and security, is in the end of the first week and the beginning of the second week. Just wanting to protect yourself and not feel that people are pulling you in many different directions. Soon after, though, we have the Star, and the Star is all about miracles, Sagittarius. Unexpected, wonderful things start to happen for you in this second week, Sagittarius. There's this new feeling of hope and healing and clarity, and also being in the spotlight. People notice you and think, wow, Sagittarius, you're looking good. Sagittarius, you're doing great. Sagittarius, lots of compliments coming your way in this second week. Also, here's some more good news with the Ten of Cups. Family is very supportive of you, Sagittarius. There's more closeness and love from your family. And then again, some more miracles and wonderful things happening with the Six of Coins. Some funds come your way, okay? It's either, for some of you, funds of coming your way, and I wouldn't say it was a great big chunk, but maybe enough to make you feel comfortable, where you're charitable, or you're feeling generous, you feel generous, and you share some of this. Also, some of this funds that's coming your way could be because someone owed you money and they're paying you back, or someone is paying you for something. Maybe you sold something huge, like a car or house, or something that brings in some nice profit for you, okay? And that's how I see your second week ending. So far, this is looking pretty good, Sagittarius, except for this moment here where you're feeling kind of down and sad. And so then you move on into your third week with the Ace of Pentacles. We said that there's some side hustle, and this side hustle seems like it may become bigger than a side hustle, because you either gain a partner here in this third week that helps you with this hustle that then becomes a business, or you have help making this side hustle more successful, where it's more of a turnkey kind of thing, where you got a lot of passive income that might be coming your way because of the help that you're getting from these other people here that are very knowledgeable on how to make that happen for you. And then now we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and what I'm sensing with this Wheel of Fortune is a turning point where you're getting a lot of good fortune and good luck. Some of you are buying lotto tickets, Sagittarius, and scratch offs and you're actually winning some things from these scratch offs and these lotto tickets. But some of you get an unexpected windfall, maybe an inheritance, or maybe a sale of something else, or it could be an increase of your income from your side hustle. But either way, there's more funds coming your way. So this is very exciting month for you when it comes to money, Sagittarius. Then we have the Two of Swords. It comes down to you trying to make some sort of decision. It's a very difficult decision and requires you to compromise, but you realize the only way out of this is to compromise and make that decision. And so you do. And I feel that this decision has to do with a relationship, and maybe even either starting a new relationship or growing your relationships. In other words, maybe having a baby, or having more children, or making a new friend kind of thing, you know. So this decision has to do with relationships. And so as you move forward with that new relationship, or the acceptance that you're going to have this new relationship, in the case of maybe, yes, you agree, let's have another child, or let's go ahead and have a child, it sends you on a new journey, and you're okay with that. It looks like with the Fool, you've accepted, okay, this is something new, it's going to be different, I don't know what to expect, but I'm all in. So that's where you are with this, with the Fool's journey. And then moving on into Nine of Coins. So because of all this good luck that's come your way, Sagittarius, you do take some me time. Like, okay, now I know we're changing life paths here. We've got a curveball. It's changed our trajectory and our direction. So now let's take a moment to relax and enjoy a little bit of what we've received so far, and then worry about things later. So here we see you at the end of the month, just worrying about it later. Enjoy things first and worry about it later. So looking at your budget, let's see if we can get some more clarification or additional information, okay, for you, Sagittarius. So we have here Eight of Pentacles. You are known for your expertise on the job, and for some of your other talents and skill sets, and perhaps that's why these individuals or experts are willing to invest some time in you, because they believe in you, all right? And that's why it's leading to success. And then here we have emphasis with the Ten of Cups. Your family is behind you all the way. Whatever it is you're planning, Sagittarius, even if you may doubt that or think that, you know, oh, they're faking it, I don't think they really care. They do. And then with Page of Wands, again, just passionate, enthusiastic, and eager for some new things to happen. I want to place it here, but I keep being pulled to this Page of Cups. So as you think about new relationships, and as you think about or evaluate the current relationship that you have and where you want it to end up in the future, you do it with passion and excitement as well, and are being very creative, thinking very creatively of what the potential is there for the future. All right, let's go ahead and see what kind of guidance we can get for you, Sagittarius. What kind of guidance can we get from this beautiful Native American deck here? We have the Crow, and the Crow is all about power, okay? And that goes with your wanting to have control. So it says here, all of life is a lesson. Open yourself to learn the lessons and practice the right use of power. Don't take yourself too seriously. Okay, so just go with this flow, Sagittarius. It looks like a lot of wonderful things are happening to you, happening for you. Don't let it get you down here at the end of the first week and beginning of the second week. You have a lot of love surrounding you and a lot of support surrounding you. So keep the positive flowing within, okay? All right, well, Sagittarius, that is all I have for you, and I really hope that you found this insightful, helpful, or at least interesting. And if you did, please like and subscribe before you go, and I hope to see you here again for your September reading. In the meantime, take good care and best wishes to you always. Bye now.